Okay guys, so let's get started. Alright. So if clauses or if conditionals, okay? So if you're going to search on the internet or if you get some books, you're going to come across if clauses or if conditionals, and that's okay. Okay, let's go. We are going to talk here about four kind of conditionals, four types, okay? Zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. Wow, teacher, yes. And if I were you, I would get some pieces of paper and a pen or a pencil because you need to take notes, okay? Let's get started. So, zero conditional. Let's see the structure first. So we are going to see the structure first, okay? The structure. If, present simple, and present simple. That's it. Present simple, that's it. I'm not going to put future, I'm not going to talk about past, I'm not going to talk about anything but present simple. Okay, good? When do I use zero conditional? I'm going to use zero conditional when I'm talking about instructions or facts or true and real situations. Okay, so this is when I'm going to use zero conditional. Alright, let's see the examples I have here. If you want to turn on your cell phone, you need to press this button. If you want to turn on your cell phone, you need to press this button. So, this is an instruction, right? Want, so if you want, this is present simple. To turn on your cell phone, you need is present simple to press this button. Okay, nice. Second example. She gets tired if she works a lot. So she gets tired if she works a lot. This is a fact. So gets is present simple. I'm talking, remember, gets here have the S because I'm using she. Okay? She gets tired if she works a lot. Okay? Great. Next. If you leave ice in the freezer, it doesn't melt. So if you leave ice in the freezer, it doesn't melt. So this is a real situation. This is a fact, a true situation. Leave, present simple, doesn't, the negative for present simple. But can I use negative, teacher? Yes, you can. Okay, no problems. As long as you respect the structure, as long as you respect the rule, okay? Present simple, all right? And take a look at the second example. I inverted the position of if. She gets tired if she works a lot. Or if she works a lot, she gets tired. Okay, I can also invert the positions. No problems. Okay, great. So this is the zero conditional. All right, let's move on. First conditional now. The first conditional. Let's see the structure. If, present simple, will and will. I need to use will. So it's going to be future. Okay? Present simple plus will. Alright?
Jesus. It's mandatory to use will. Please, will for first conditional.
Okay? When do I use first conditional? Possibilities in the future. Okay? And possible plans. Alright? Remember, possibilities in the future, it means that they're likely to happen. I don't know if they're real, if they're going to happen for real. Okay? I don't know. But there is a possibility. Okay? Let's see the examples. If it stops raining, I will go to the park. So if it stops raining, I will go to the park. So remember, present simple, where is my present simple here in the sentence? Stops, right? Stops raining, I will go to the park. So it's likely to happen. Right now it's raining, okay? So if it stops raining, probably I will go to the park. Okay? Next. If she works a lot, she will buy a new apartment. Wow! This is a possibility in the future. If she works right now a lot, she will buy a new apartment. Okay, so where is my present simple here? works, right? So if she works a lot, she will buy a new apartment. Okay, nice. Next. Now I have a negative sentence. Okay, but can I use negative, teacher? Yes, you can, and you can also make questions. But respect the rule. Respect the structure. Okay? So, you won't pass the exam if you don't study harder. So, you won't pass the exam if you don't study harder. So, won't here is my will in negative. And then, if present simple. Okay? The negative don't. Alright? Next, the last one here. There
is a misspelling here. The will, it's not the, it's they. Okay, so there is a misspelling here.
So they will save money if they don't spend spree. So they will save money if they don't spend spree. So this is a possible plan, right? They will save money if they don't spend spree. Okay, so will here, and if present simple. Okay, guys, did you understand so far? It's not difficult. You just need to understand when to use one or another. Okay? Next here, the second conditional. Now, second conditional, pay attention, it's important. If plus past simple, I'm not talking about present anymore, only past. Okay? Past simple and would. Okay? Can I also use could, teacher? In some cases, yes, you can change, you can swap could for would, no problems. Okay? You can change, no problems at all. It depends on your sentence. So, when do I use second conditional? For imaginary situations. Imaginary situations, it means in the present or future. Okay, not imaginary situations in the past. Only in the future or present. Okay? Or suppositions. I'm supposing something. It might be real or unreal. It doesn't matter. For example, if I had superpowers, I would fly. Okay? So this is impossible. But that's a supposition. Okay? That's a supposition. Let's see some examples here. So, if we had more money, we would buy a new house. So, if we had more money, we would buy a new house. So, past simple, had, plus would. Okay, so if we had more money, we would buy a new house. But right now, guys, we don't have more money. So, we can't buy a new house. Okay, so we don't have money, we can't buy a new house. But I'm supposing this is an imaginary situation. Okay, if we had, we would buy. Okay? Next, if they got sick, they wouldn't travel to Canada. If they got sick, they wouldn't travel to Canada. So, past, got, past simple, and wouldn't in negative. Okay? Would in negative. Alright? Nice. Next example. He would talk to my mom if he had the chance. He would talk to my mom if he had the chance. So here, would first, I can also invert, remember, there is this possibility of inverting. So he would talk to my mom if he had the chance. Past simple. Okay? She would be my friend if I knew her better. She would be my friend if I knew her better. Okay? So would and past simple. Alright? So remember, I'm going to use second conditional for suppositions or imaginary situations in the future or in the present. Not in the past. Never in the past. Never. Okay? Okie dokie, let's go. Third conditional now. Now pay attention. This is one of the most complicated rules to understand. So pay attention, take notes right now. I command you to take your pen and a piece of paper and take notes. All right, let's go. Oh my God, take a look. Structure: if plus past perfect plus past participle plus would have past participle.
Wow, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna kill myself.
No, it's not that difficult, but you need to understand how it works. Okay, mainly the structure, because most people, they confuse the structure. They start writing correctly, but at the end they write something else. Okay, so this is important to memorize. Okay, this kind of structures you need to memorize. It's important to memorize. But how can I memorize? Exercises. Google some exercises. That's okay. All right, so that you can understand how to use zero, first, second, and third conditionals. Okay? So when do I use third conditional, teacher? When do I use this, I don't know, this monster here? I'm just kidding, no, it's easy. So, third conjugation, so past participle, as you know, is the third conjugation. Okay? When do I use it? Imaginary situations in the past. In the past. Remember that the second conditional, I use imaginary situations in the future or present. The third conjugation, I use imaginary situations in the past. Okay? Or hypothetical situations in the past. Suppositions in the past. Okay? And actions that can't be changed in the past. They happened. There's nothing now I can do to change it. Okay? So it happened there. I don't know what happened. If it was good, good for you. If it was bad, I feel sorry. But now we cannot do anything to change it. Okay? Let's see some examples here. If he had worked, so had, remember, is my past perfect. Okay, so had is past perfect. Always, always. So if he had worked hard, he would have bought a new house. So had worked is past perfect with past participle. They are together. Okay, so they have a match. He would have bought, so would have plus the verb past participle, bought. Okay, the infinitive is buy. All right. So if he had worked hard, he would have bought a new house. So what do I understand by this sentence? That he didn't work a lot. He didn't work a lot, so he didn't buy a new house. But if he had worked hard, he would have bought a new house. But he didn't work hard, so right now he doesn't have a new house. Okay? There's nothing I can do. I can change it. Alright? Okay, so let's move on here. Second example. If I had had the chance, I would have flown to Greece. So if I had had the chance, I would have flown to Greece. Okay? So what do I understand by the sentence? That I didn't have the chance. So I didn't fly to Greece. Okay? So had, but did you had? Yes, because one had belongs to the structure, past perfect, and the other had is the past participle of have. Okay? So had. Okay? I would have flown, so would have with past participle. Alright? Next example. She would have placed my order if I had informed her. Would have, teacher, would have. Yes, would have is the abbreviation for would have. Okay? Would have. So she would have placed my order if I had informed her. So, would have plus past participle and had and past participle. Past perfect and past participle. Okay? Great. Next. If you hadn't eaten too much, you would have felt better in the party. So if you hadn't eaten too much, you would have felt better in the party. Okay? So what do I understand? That you ate so much, you ate too much at the party that you felt really bad because you were full, you could enjoy the party. Okay, so this is what I understand by the sentence, that you ate too much and you felt really bad because you were full. You know? So if you hadn't eaten too much, you would have felt better in the party. Okay, so here I have past perfect, hadn't eaten in negative, and then would have felt, would have plus past participle. Okay, remember that I can invert, so let's invert this one. You would have felt better in the party if you hadn't eaten too much. So this is how I invert, and the meaning is the same. Okay, every time that I want to invert a sentence in conditionals, the meaning is going to be the same. Okay, as long as you respect the structure, the rule, it's important. Okay, so would have and past participle plus past perfect with past participle. Okay, so guys, this is the third conditional. Okay, it's not a monster. All right, guys, thank you very much. Study and see ya.